A new year means new laws will take effect. Our own Casey Krajewski takes us through some of the more notable changes.
Safety is the standout focus of several new and amended laws in 2019, particularly gun safety and child safety. One new law will require children under 2 to be strapped into a rear-facing car seat when traveling in a vehicle.
The American Academy of Pediatrics has determined that a child that's in a child safety seat facing backwards is actually safer during a crash or an accident because the shell of the seat supports the neck and head of the child better than if the child was facing forward.
The law doesn't apply if the child is over 40 inches tall or heavier than 40 pounds. Another new law requires schools to conduct at least one law enforcement-led drill to address an active shooter situation.
It sounds like we'll still be able to allow the schools to run a drill just like they would a tornado drill or any other type of safety drill. It just specifies that law enforcement will be there to oversee the drill. So I think that's going to be something that we work out on an individual basis with the schools in the future.
Other safety measures will include criminal background checks for carnival workers and a 72-hour waiting period for all firearm purchases.
Basically, that law extends the waiting period for when a firearm is sold, and it also now includes all firearms. The previous law, I believe, did not apply to certain type of weapons like rifles and weapons such as that, but now the new law is going to say that you have to hold the firearm, any firearm that you sell, for 72 hours.
There are a few exceptions to that law, such as if the purchaser is a law enforcement officer or a federally licensed dealer. And while many of these laws amended previously existing laws, there are some brand new ones, such as the Firearms Restraining Order Act.
That allows the petitioner, a family member or law enforcement, if they can show probable cause to a judge that somebody who's in possession or about to take possession of a firearm is either a risk to themselves or somebody else, that judge can now issue the firearms restraining order that prevents that person from being in possession or going out and purchasing said weapons or firearms.
Sun added that this act will give law enforcement more support via a court order to keep guns out of the hands of people who are a danger to themselves or others. For Naperville News 17, I'm Casey Krajewski.
And one last colorful law of note, Illinois hunters will now have the option of wearing blaze pink hunting gear as an alternative to the traditional blaze orange.